gentlemen, welcome to the stream! The late night stream. It is me, Time Traveler 15! I apologize for the lateness, but it couldn't be helped. And besides, I'm starting to enjoy these later streams, I'm not gonna lie. Planning a wedding is hard. Anyway. Christian, Azula, Ninja, Stella, welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, even though it's super late. I know this person, I know that person, yo time. I forgot it was Tuesday, I've been watching the election results help. No, I forgot it was election day, and then I drove past my election post, and was like, huh. Yeah, that is today. And then I kept driving because I was going to go eat ramen with my future sister-in-law, which was fire. Guess what? Oh wait, yeah. I assume you mean guess what? What? I didn't forget. I was waiting to see if Time was streaming today. We're here now. I considered like pinging chat and being like, hey guys, I'm still streaming, but I'm like, it'll be funnier if we just surprise everybody. Anyway. Probably not. I think y'all would probably appreciate it if I told you, but this is where we're at. Okay. Yeah. So I am going to shift this over a little bit. Don't mind me. Also, I have a plate of food that I will be consuming occasionally, so if it goes kind of quiet, it's because I have food in my mouth, and I would like to apologize for that, but I am the hungies. I'm trying to reorient this. I'm so sorry. Alright, that's close enough. Sick. Okay, cool. Alright. It's okay. Wait, it's election day. I didn't even vote. Neither did I. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be an aunt. Let's go. We're finding out the gender on Saturday. Poggers. Let's go. I'm not a huge baby person myself, but we love new people coming into the world. That's pretty banger. And I'm really excited for you. I know when my nieces and nephews were born, it was like, oh my gosh. Another person. And I won't lie, they are pretty darn cute sometimes. My future sister-in-law, she's not my sister-in-law yet. My future sister-in-law has a couple of little kiddos. Okay, there we go. Has a couple little kiddos, and one of them turned a year old on Sunday. And so he's sitting in the high chair next to me while she and I are slurping our ramen down. And he starts making funny faces at me, and so I make him back, and he just starts to giggle, and it was very cute. And then as we were leaving, she and I were standing by the car, and she was holding him, and he just looked at me and like reached his little arms out at me, and she's like, "Oh, he wants you to hold him," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I held a baby for a little bit. And he didn't cry, so I think that's a win. Anyway. There's not even a vote where I am, just watching them in different places in no way affect me. Sometimes it's just fun to watch the chaos. I'm in a stage on a Discord server, so I'm trying to balance the audio between that and stream. Understood. I hope everything's going well in the stage. And that you're having a grand time. Understandable. I got a petition here and says you're cool. Hi, Pastry! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? I guess I kind of missed the election day this time. Arr. I low-key hope it's a girl, but if it's a boy, I'm not mad. I will love this baby. Real. Real. W. Base. Agree. Okay. All right, let me explain real quick what we're drawing here, because as you can see, you've walked. Oh no, you've walked in on me mid drawing. Oh, I feel so exposed. I don't really. But I did this. I had this funny idea. Pardon me while I put food in my mouth. I had this idea. Um, where I would screenshot. You know how Spotify? Here, let me show you. Um, here. You know how on Spotify when you make a playlist, it like picks like the first 4 like album covers, and then that's like your thing. Same with like this one. Well, I decided that I wanted to take that album cover. You know how in Spotify? No, I don't. I don't have one. That's why I was like, some of you don't know, so let me show you. So what I did is I took a screenshot of that like amalgamation cover, and then I put it into, I think it's called Adobe Color. I could be wrong, but it's an Adobe thing. I pay for that free, you know, me too. Well, I don't pay for it. I probably will have to start paying for it, which makes me big sad. But you know, that's what growing up is. Starting to pay for your own things. Anyway, anyway, so what I've done is I've screenshotted that amalgamation. I put it into like this like color palette maker, which Adobe has. Thankfully it's free. And then I'm forcing myself as like a fun challenge to redraw a album cover, a playlist cover, for a cover for the playlist that kind of matches the vibe of the playlist and like holds on to that same color palette. Because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm like used to something, it's easier for me to find it like if like the colors are similar. So like for example, this is the one, this right here is the playlist that this it's doing weird things. Apologies. Anyway, this is the playlist that this album cover is this playlist cover is going to go over. So like you can kind of tell that it like picked out like the dark blue background from the Score album. It has that bright blue and bright green from the Breathe album. And so yeah, I thought it was cool. Also, shout out to the Frostpunk video game and their soundtrack, because that's what we're listening to tonight. And also shout out to my brother because he made the playlist. So hopefully you can hear the music because it's pretty fire. And also shout out to Mike for helping me figure out how to get different audio captures so that I can make stream even better. But anyway, yes. So that is what we're currently doing. So I wanted to have like a person on the cover, because if you guys didn't see it, I posted the Miku that I drew for my other album playlist cover in the Discord. And I was like, this is appropriate. It should be Miku. All of the colors are pretty much Miku, or Gumi is the other one. For this one, I was like, this is an amalgamation of a lot of different. This playlist is an amalgamation of a lot of different songs that I really like, and then some just really old songs that like I still like, but like I'm only holding on to them because they have memories attached to them, which I don't know if y'all do that, but I do. But yes. So I was like, okay, then maybe I should make this me. I don't know. I wanted to like draw like just a person like falling, I guess, is kind of like the thing. Like, and then I thought it would look really cool if it was like the sound waveform bar in the background. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, I'm disappointed because it's supposed to show... It's supposed to... The Delta Tune... I put the Delta Tune thing on, and it's supposed to show in the corner. Behavior. Size. Let's make it 4. And position. Bottom? I forget you can see this. I apologize. I just wanted to be able to show off the music titles for funnies. Bottom left. No. Maybe. Bottom right? Bottom right. We're gonna do bottom right. Oops. Anyway. Scuffed as ever. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. Ugh. It's a huge bummer. Maybe I have to make it a little... I'll figure out a different way to display that later. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Stage has been good. It's how I'm watching the elections. Funny. I'm doing splendid. About to brush my teeth and go to bed, but I want to tell you guys about the cool thing that I did. I would love to hear about the cool thing that you did. You know how on Spotify? No. Wedding tunes? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I won't let it take my money. That's... You know what? That's real. That's totally fair. But yeah. So, anyway... How's y'all's day been? How's y'all's day? How's y'all's week? It's been a little bit since we talked. We're gonna get rid of some of this hair. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. Because I kind of like this cute little, like, flurry thing that's happening. It's been going real. I should try to get back into art, lol. You should. Art is great. Doing the art is fun. I'm having so much fun. I am. But yeah. It's been exhausted because I've been working out these days. Ooh! Very nice. I need to run more. So thank you for that reminder that I need to do that. Art is great. My ability to continue after drawing one line isn't real. Oh, real. Ugh. Maybe I need to go to Pinterest and find cool hair. My overwhelming desire is to just draw my hairstyle. Okay, so the cool thing I did is that me and the girlies from work went to a gothic market here in Norway. Ooh. That sounds really cool. I think it happens every 3 months. You can buy arts, crafts, used clothes, jewelry, and other stuff like decorations and like. That sounds so fire. Oh my gosh. It sounds super fun. Heck yeah. Thank you for sharing the cool thing you did. I would love to be able to go to something like that. It sounds very fun. You're very welcome. Hee hee hee. Okay. I don't know. I just want it to be like big and fluffy. And maybe I just need to kind of like roll with that. I just need to let it happen. Because that looks really cool. Bought some clothes. I can set a fit check in the Discord if you're cool with it. I think it looks gorgeous. Heck yeah. As long as you are okay sending photos of yourself that strangers might see, I have no problem with sending pictures of yourself in the Discord. It is very much a comfort thing. I will say for any minors I have, don't. Even if you're comfortable with it. As a former minor on the internet myself, not a good idea. Even if, like, you are so certain that everyone has good intentions in the place you're at. People are people and people suck. So, protect yourself. Keep yourself safe. The internet is a scary place out there. I'll probably censor the face, but I'm okay with it. Bet. You guys are all cool as heck. I have peak chat. I must agree. You'll never see me posting myself in the Discord server. I'm not confident in myself for that. And that's okay. You do not have to. Never, ever feel... I'm getting deja vu right now. Never, ever feel like you have to do something... like that. Miners also shouldn't mine at night. Don't mine at night. I know you're feeling kind of brave and you're looking at that cave. Go to bed, it'll be alright. Don't mine at night. I'd be so good at karaoke. That's a bold-faced lie. I would not be good at karaoke because I would just be like, I have to sing it perfectly. It must be nice. Literally, stream is the only place where I'm like, hehe, funny off-key. Probably because I can't see y'all's faces. And I'm like, they're not actually here. Even though you most definitely are. And now I'm getting self-conscious all of a sudden. Chat, don't look at me. Don't look at me, chat. Please. Anyway. Okay, that looks really cool. It looks really cool! Ah! I might have not. You're welcome. I won't. I definitely go off key. Okay. I'm thinking I'm liking the hair. I like the idea of the scarf, I think, because I'm not sure if I want to try to draw a mouth. Always use your environment to hide things you don't want to draw, chat. Be smart. Hide your hands. Don't actually hide your hands. Get better at drawing them. Don't be like me. But yeah. Oh! I went to Spirit Halloween for the first time in my existence. Happy Halloween, everybody. I know it passed, but happy spooky day, I guess. Spirit Halloween is leaving. It's great. It's funny because I went on their website because I was looking for one that was open, and it's really, really funny because you can... They specifically tell you what it was before, and I think that's really funny because it makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, I know that place that used to be a Joann's, that used to be a Big Lots, or something like that, or a Toys R Us. So it just makes sense to, like, say, in the former this. But it's still really funny because it's like, oh, yeah, that did used to be, I don't know. I thought it was really funny. Humor is broken. Okay, that looks weird, but I'm kind of vibing with it, if it makes sense. Smartest dumb guy, welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat. How you doing, smartest? Spooky November. True. November is spooky. I went trick-or-treating with my Michael Myers costume. Let's go! Yeah, I was seeing pictures in the Anna Discord. Shout out to Polly. Yeah, you look cool. Let me know if you guys can actually hear the music. I have it turned down really far on my computer just because I need to be able to speak. But it's pretty fire. So I don't want you to miss it. But I also don't want it to be overpowering. Ah, the struggles of stream. I haven't really been able to go anywhere because living in the country equals no neighborhood and trick-or-treat at it sucks. No, that's big sad. I never trick-or-treated in my life, so I feel you. But I did see some cute costumes because there was kids rolling around on in their parents' golf carts outside my house. So that's pretty. I used to trick-or-treat, don't anymore. Real. My friend, she and I went to a Comic-Con, and she had gone dressed up as 2B from Nier Automata, and she didn't have a costume for like Halloween specifically, so she just went back to her, and she was gonna go trick-or-treating with her nephew, and so she just went to her storage unit and grabbed her Nier Automata costume because it was on the top, and just went as 2B, and I think that's wonderful. Shout out to cosplayers. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this scarf because it's not doing what I need it to do, which sucks. But such is the way. This is the way, chat. Speaking of which, anyone gonna go see the Mandalorian movie? Because I don't know how I feel about it. That sounds fun. I agree. You have a neighborhood close by? When you're out in the boonies, there's nothing close by. But I don't know, I don't live there. We love cosplayers, chat. We do! We do! Oh my gosh. I need to work on my costume for the next con, but I also need to do wedding things, and wedding things are kind of more important, so I might just be wearing dupe costumes, which is real, because I should most definitely wear my Hat Kid again. Really enjoyed wearing Hat Kid. She's very comfy. It's in the photos of things channel. I used a lot of time trying to be time efficient and overthinking how to use as little time as possible. That's real. Luke Irvin, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. No, but maybe the new Avatar movie. Oh yeah. New Avatar movie? They're making another one? Why? I hope you enjoy it though. I don't understand the hype. But the area at the theme park is very cool and the rides are sick. And I hope you enjoy it. Can't wait for the Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm going to the theater for that. I have to. I must. It's a must. I have to go to the theater for that. Unfortunately, Mike won't go with me, but that's okay. I'm going anyway. I have my brother. I have my homies. We're going to the theater. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait for the FNAF movie. Ah! Anyway, I'm very normal. Welcome. I saw the teaser for Godzilla -0. Didn't that movie come out already? Or was that -1? Godzilla -1. 0. Am I losing my mind? Not 10 minutes, but 20 or 30. Ugh. I'm going with my sister. Nice. Let's go. There's a Mandalorian movie. Yep. 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 They finished the show and then they said, let's make a movie. We are all normal. Wink wonk. -0 is the actual title. Interesting. I thought -1. I thought -0 also already came out. I thought it was a joke. I could be losing my marbles. Chad, I'm losing my stinking mind. Godzilla. Okay, so it was -1, but now we have a -0. Weird. But okay. We love that. Sick. That's exciting. Hey guys, don't forget to like the stream if you like the stream. Teehee. It makes the funny chemicals in my brain go yippee! So, if for no other reason, for that. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to say it. I've always hated Toy Freddy. No. He looks pompous. He looks like he went to private school and he's too... He lives a too cushy? Is that what you're trying to say? Too cushy life? Is that how you spell it? It's SH. Yeah, instead of CH. You're close though. I'd watch a Helldivers movie. Oh my gosh. Obviously taking inspiration from Starship Trooper style. I don't exactly know what that is. Toy Chica makes me feel unsafe. Girl is real. I would so watch a Helldivers movie, but it would literally need to be no. It would I don't want it to take itself seriously. Like it cannot. I would be so uninterested if the movie did, like was like this is a serious movie about serious things. It's like that's not Helldivers. Helldivers is goofy. Like yeah, there's like stuff blowing up, but bro, you're literally fighting for a terrible, terrible government on a terrible, terrible planet. And you're a terrible, terrible person. But I don't think they know that. And that's why it's just, yeah, you should not, Helldivers movies should not be fun. It should not be serious. If it's too serious, then it's not my movie. Yeah. They can have serious moments, but I feel like it needs to be like a comedy. Like maybe not like a, yeah, like an action comedy. It's gotta be goofy. It's like those movies where like the guy is a normal guy and he gets pulled into like this super secret spy ring because he accidentally wrote a book that was identical to a plot that they were scheming, and so they were trying to figure out what's wrong with him, and they're all serious and he's like a normal dude and he's just like, why am I here? This is terrifying, and he's like silly as all get out. So Lego Movie? Yes! Everyone else is taking it seriously, and then the one guy is goofy. And so it could be like that. I could see a Helldivers movie doing that, where it's like the government is like super serious, like they're like the war is like super serious, but like aliens, bugs, lots of propaganda, satire. Okay, perfect. Without it, there would be no Helldivers. Yes, I was wondering why I thought that sounded familiar. Lego Movie. Yes. But yes. No, you were correct. I was wondering why that sounded familiar. We love satire. I'm gonna have to ask her to see that movie so we can set out the day and not wait in the last minute to buy tickets. Yes, because they will go away. Toy Freddy isn't that bad. Noah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Just took some melatonin. Can't wait to have some crazy dream. Real. If you pass out before saying goodbye, have a great night. Thanks for hopping in stream. Hope your sleep is real good. Toy animatronics aren't the worst. I don't like them as much as the OGs, but they're still nice. Next time, you get it. That stupid little hat and the smile and the flamboyant outliner. But half one Freddy came out the slums and you live in the suburbs. You think you're even in his league. When you hit the button, you're made of Legos, but everything is awesome. Now that's my kind of movie. So yeah. No. Yes. Helldivers needs to be Starship Troopers, you are correct. But of like different, of course. Like just because it took inspiration off of something, it's still its like own thing. So I think I would be really disappointed if it was like a not a shot for shot, but like it was just like a yes, it's just Starship Troopers but with a new skin on it. Okay. I'm not surprised they're making a Scream 7, bruh. Like, I was like, they're going to end or have a final chapter at some point because that movie's been on the air for decades. No, for real. But hey, If it keeps making them money, they're just gonna keep doing it. Let's be so for real here. What's with the Toy Freddy slander, man? My guy's straight up a gamer and Ultimate Custom Night. No, for real. Hear me out, Helldivers. Maybe we should play the song Starships while rating high ordnance on the stupid bugs. No. It's gotta be like Thunderstruck or, I don't know. One of the other things that Mike plays when we're playing. He's literally like, he like turns on like AC/DC and is like, ah yes, this is how I dive. Very goofy man. While I'm just listening to like, Tick, welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat. Well, I'm usually listening to like high-pitched Vocaloids. I mean, Screen 7 was expected. Metallica for Helldivers. That tracks. Okay. Should I leave the pants or should I make them... I'm so tempted to get Peak. Girl! Get Peak. Peak is Peak. Peak is so good. And they've got the new update coming out on the 5th. And I'm really excited. Because me and the homies are gonna be... And by the homies, I mean... future family. Future in-laws. Have been playing so much Peak. It's so good. I need to play it with my actual homies. Because we just talk about it. We're like, oh yes! Because they play... And then I play... But separate, and now we're like, we should play. We need to play together. I think we played like once together. It's not enough. We need to play more. If they ever do a final chapter of Screen, they should make it a crossover with some other slasher. That'd be interesting. Ooh, that would be interesting. I'll double check the price. Even Scary Movie 6 is coming? Interesting. Maybe I have to get rid of the scarf. Maybe the scarf's not it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Chat, we have an idea. I don't know if this will work. I hope it will. Sorry, I don't even know what you're drawing. You're good. I don't know what I'm drawing either. I do, sort of. It's funny because sometimes I'll just be like, I'll just be drawing something. And it's not even like I could be drawing like an OC right now. Because I have so many. But I don't usually end up doing that. I usually end up like... Ooh, that's lopsided. Lopsided as heck. I usually end up drawing something new and I'm like, that's a cool outfit. I should steal that. Anyway. Who do y'all think is the best Ghostface? Matthew Lillard. I haven't even watched... Okay. Sorry. Let me back up. I've never watched the Scream movies. So... All I know... is... literally out of the mouths of other people. So... I don't have a say, so you can just ignore me. But I like Matthew Lillard, so I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say him. Anyway. I think the guy with the mask is very spooky. He's the coolest. Yes. Or, you know, they made a completely new character for Ghostface in Dead by Daylight, and I love Dead by Daylight. So maybe that guy. Sorry, I don't even know what you're drawing. It's a flipping heckin' cheap. I'll get it later. Bet. Oh, guys, I was finally able to pull together, a D&D group. I hunted down some fellow introverted people in my class, forced them to become my friends, and forced them to make a D&D campaign. Ah! Heck yeah! I think the guy with the mask is very spooky. He's the coolest. I only watched 1, 2, 3. That's fair. It's Matthew Lillard after all. Real. I think the guy from the first one is the best. Don't know his name, though. There was 2 of them, actually, wasn't there? There was Matthew Lillard and then the other guy. Which now the other guy is actually in the new FNAF movie too, which I think is great. Like, they get to work together again, and I think that's silly. And it's on another spooky movie. Anyway. But yeah, he's a great Shaggy. The memes I see of him make him look like a great Shaggy. Markiplier was Ghostface. Oh my gosh. Was he? Since when? Say less. No, Markiplier is working on Iron Lung and I need him to finish. Oh my gosh. Toho just announced a new Godzilla movie, which is a sequel to -1, -0. Yes, I think Luke was talking about that. I could be wrong. Or maybe you were. If I scroll up, I'll know. Boom, it was Luke. Heck yeah. Anyway. Yes, so I did a little... Right? Very interesting to call it -0 instead of -2. I agree. That's why I was really confused, because I was like, what do you mean -0? The last one was -1. It should be 2. I mean, I'm glad we're getting another Godzilla movie. I have never personally watched a Godzilla movie. Like an actual one. So... But I'm glad that there's more. That people wanted another one. And they got one. I don't know. I didn't hear bad things about -1, so... I was just about to mention the DVD one. Let's go. The DVD one is the only one I know of that is actually legitimately a proper slasher. The others are just goofy Coopers. Well, there you go. That's why the entity picked him. What? The actor for Shaggy is the same for William Afton and Springtrap, so interesting history. Bet. How can 0 be minus anyway? Shouldn't it be neutral? It doesn't sound as cool, though. I mean, -2 doesn't have the same ring as -0. There you go. At least it rolls off the tongue better. True. Wakes up in the middle of the night, sees a short shadow in my corner. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Gets stabbed. Maybe if they make a third, they should call it +1. Ah! 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 Ah, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah. It should be neutral, and it does. I do think the ring sounds better with the -0, the -1. But that could be it. They could be working their way, like, they could be working their way forwards, literally. And then they'll just go to like 1 and 2 and 3. I think it would have been really funny if they went -1. Yeah. If they had like started backwards, if they had gone -3 and then -2 and then -1. I don't know how many they plan on making of these. But that would have been interesting. I'm trying to make arm warmers and I'm not doing very well. I think it kind of worked. Excuse me. Do you know that Godzilla once murdered Bambi in a weird short where Bambi gets stepped on by Godzilla and it's official? Of course it is. That's hilarious though. Poor Bambi. Not the Bambino. Okay, but it could be like -00001 and they had to round it because 0001 is too long. And it's therefore why I could just say just -0, then just 0. That could be it. That is completely possible. I don't know why, but there was like an extra line here. And if you know me, you know that I add scars to literally every character I ever make. No one is scarless. There will be scars. It's a problem. Someone send help. It's also possible I'm dumb and it's almost past 4. Real. Dang. Why are you... Yeah, hold on a second. Why are you here? You go to sleep at like 7:30 for me. It's 10:30, bro. Go to bed. Godzilla has met a lot of people. He fought Michael B. Jordan. I hope he's come back. Michael B. Jordan fought the Power Rangers, fought TMNT, got an official collab with Evangelion. Really? Dang, that's cool. And now Marvel, where he one-shot Thor. Oh, of course he did. We love Godzilla. He's just a silly guy. I went dressed up to con as Godzilla. I should wear my Godzilla costume again. I made a human version. Anime! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. It's the guy. Look at that guy. Heck yeah. How you doing? How's your evening? Eh. Anyway. Okay. Do I like this? I think I do. I think I like this. I could change her pants to shorts and then give her like leg warmers. I'm just lurking, I'm watching the elections that still don't affect me. Chat, what do we think? Do we give her shorts and then give her leg warmers, or do we keep like the jeans or the pants or whatever? Give me your opinion. I could cut that off and then paste. I like jeans. Bet. Yeah, should've probably went to sleep a while ago. Check peep to fit if you want. I'm gonna go EP mode soon, but yeah, I have field studies tomorrow, so I have editing tomorrow. I'll be good. Oh, nice. Jorts and leg warmers. I love jorts. I was thinking she's gonna wear a dress. Yeah, but she's falling, so I considered dress, but she's falling, and so the idea of dress concerned me. Like, I guess I could do it, but I don't know. I'm not feeling the dress. Fair. How have you been, by the way? And by the way, I've been good. Let's go. Stressed and busy, and I'm making money. Ah. But we're doing all right. I feel like the shorts and leg warmers might give more personality. Yes. Give her a full suit of heavy medieval armor. Say less. Smartest knows me. That's crazy. All right, Jet. I'm actually scared to draw armor. Bodysuit. Just goes full morph suit on him. No, I would love to go to Ren Fair in a full medieval armor. That would suck, but I would love to do that. We're gonna go with the jorts. Actually, we'll do like the rolled up shorts. My friend had these like really cute stripy rolled up short things. They were shorts, but like they had like this roll here. Like this cuff. Cuff is the word. I thought it was really cute. I don't know if she still has those shorts, actually. I have not seen her in a hot minute. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And then the leg warmers are gonna go up here at her knees, and then they're gonna do this and then flare out and do that. Wee. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like that. Bodysuit. So what is mine? Is 0? Movie? Yay, jorts. The big suits from Warhammer 40k. Drawing. I want to practice drawing armor more because I really, really love seeing people draw armor. And I would love to be able to draw like a human version of Hornet in cool armor because I've seen some and it's so pretty. But I fear drawing armor. We will get better at it. We will get better at it someday, chat. Okay, why is this cute though? Why is this cute? Oh my gosh. Oh, chat, it's adorable. Yeah, see, I don't mind that, but this is cute. This is cute, chat. We're going with it. Okay. Art tips with time. Very interesting concept that'll never happen. Yeah, I actually have to like lock in and like work on my lore video. Do you think I should play a game in the background of that? I don't know what kind of thing to do for B-roll for that video. Should it be me drawing her or like I'm not like a I'm not like a video essayist YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out, I guess. They say the eyes are the windows of the soul, but the jorts are the brain of the soul. The jorts are winning. Jorts might end up getting stripy, though. We'll see. That's... Oh, wait, that's kind of cute. We'll see. Nah, memes are the DNA of the soul. Yeah. Just put some Subway Surfer Family Guy in the corner. I gotta grab their attention and hold on to it. I actually did try to draw armor-ish yesterday. I drew like a construct character, but it's sort of the game. Sort of the same. Cool! That does sound really cool. Okay. Alright, now I'm highly considering about just shapes and beats party mode in the background. I don't hate that, honestly, because I really like just shapes and beats. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. Chat, don't worry. I have saved this. I really like her face, but I'm also considering giving her a mask. So we're gonna erase. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I like the scarfy look. So that's why I'm like, let me go ham. And like, just like go all the way and just like cover her face. We'll see. If she's wearing a mask though, I am going to give her a neck. We're gonna give her a collar because I can and because I really like drawing collars. And we'll do this and we'll give her a little collar pin because I have collar pins and they're wonderful. What a fun piece of jewelry. Oh my gosh, I was literally just thinking about you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, man, Mike. Literally, I was about to be like, sigh, Mike didn't join my stream. He didn't say hi. I, like, literally that thought crossed my mind. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say it. I said it now, obviously, but... Hi. He's been summoned by thought, for real, bruh. Do not judge jorts upon its stripes, as you would not a man his scars. Judge them on the content of the comfy, as you would a man his character. So he my comfy character? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, and then maybe what we do is a slightly longer sleeve. That's been rolled up. She's getting more interesting, chat. We love a visually interesting character design. Wario! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? How do it be? It'd be greetings, Michael. Lomatical Michelangelo. You guys are hilarious. Alright. I would like to give her some sort of animal mask. Or maybe a... I don't know. Maybe a masquerade mask of some kind? She's looking really cool. A burb? Burb mask? Okay, alright, alright, alright. I've never made a burb mask, so we're gonna... Bear with me. Bear with me, chat. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of all that so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we're gonna start with the beak here. Good, you need a challenge? I do. You're right, Wario. Okay. Big eyes. Like an owl? Are we going owl mask? A spiky skull mask with cool glowing eyes and a cigarette for the it's there for no reason. We love big eyes. Yes. Doing reverse fly exercises with a 10-pound dumbbell 3 times, it's a challenge. Okay. Right now it kind of looks like a scuba mask. Looks like a plague doctor. Bird. Okay, we're gonna start here. We're gonna do this. Big eyes could work. True. Nope. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to pretend that that eye never existed. And I'm gonna copy paste this one. Shh. Don't worry, Chad. Copy paste. I've got you. I've got you, Chad. Alright, do we want Angie Bird? She looked very Angie. Oh, it's kind of fire though. Oh, it's kind of banger. I need to lower the eyes just ever so slightly. Angry Birds mentioned. I'm gonna make hot chocolate so the voices don't come back to haunt me for getting sick on Halloween. That's That's big sad, bro. What color will the hair be? That's a really good question. I have no idea, but it's gonna be one of these colors, and then maybe it, like... Ow, my leg is really itchy. Caw-caw! Or maybe it, desaturated or whatever. Sadly, I had to work Halloween, but I gave candy out to kids, so hee-hee. Nice. My new streaming idea, playing Angry Birds. Angry Bird mask. Angry Birds in the Big 25. It's almost the Big 26. Hair color will be brown or blonde for Donkey Kong or Dixie Kong. I wish I could do that. But I have made it my mission to only use these 5 colors. So I've made a highly detailed character, and I might resort to using black and white. I'd like to not have to do that. But we'll see. I worked Halloween too. I did too, but it was in the morning. I was just vibing in the evening. It was great. Okay. Alright. New Angry Birds character. She's about to go fly source some piggies. One time a year, will you see a wild tick out in the wild trick or treat is the day I get sick. Big sad. I love closing shifts, so I'm sad. Every single one. It's so tiring. Rip. Yeah, I got closing tomorrow, so I get to sleep in a little bit. Okay. What do we think? How are we feeling? What if I gave her a little, like, wing? And then we do that. I'm feeling Angry Birds. Oops. Flip. I feel sore. You okay, bro? What happened? Okay. Do that, and then like that. Is it the workout? Probably the workout. I work as a cook as well, so I gotta do hygiene stuff every single closing shift, and it's my first job. That's crazy. So after a whopping 2 hours yesterday? Ew! I have to random shifts, so sometimes I have openings, sometimes they're closing, sometimes I'm just in the middle. Me too! I was in the middle yesterday. I was there at 9 and I was done at 5. Tomorrow I close 1 to 10. And then I believe this Friday. No, I have off this Friday. Next Friday I'm 7 to 1. So sometimes I'm opening, sometimes I'm closing, sometimes I'm in the middle. I'm with you, bro. I kind of want her eyes to be closed. But I'm going to mess around with, like, making these all black. Like, just, like, darkening the eye holes. And see if I like that. Interesting. I don't know. Teehee. What about a really dark blue to go with the color scheme? Ooh. One time I slept 3 hours on a night where I had an 8-hour shift the next day. That's nasty, Azula. Oh my goodness. Working 9 to 5 be like? For real. Alright, enough of that. I'm gonna eat. Ow. No, my food's cold. I did all that work and I was cold. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna put more food in my mouth. I like this. I like this a lot. I like the wings on the mask idea. Thank you. It didn't feel quite burb enough for me, so I added the wings. I'm gonna go EP now. You guys are so wonderful. I love hanging out with you guys. I'll catch you later. See you later, pastry. Have a great evening. Get some sleep. It's getting late, so I'm gonna go to bed too. Bet, smartest. Have a great night. Get some rest. Thank you for joining the stream, everybody. I'm not leaving. I'm just saying goodnight to the lads. But yes, thank you for joining. Get some rest. We're gonna take a very quick pause so I can eat some food. And so I can start this for a little bit. Because I'm still not sure if I like it. I think it's the eyes. I think it's the eye sockets. There's something wrong with them. I tried to fix it and it didn't work. Part of me feels like she needs to be eyeless. Like this mask covers her eyes completely. Because that kind of looked cool. But it also feels kind of blank. So I don't know. Next month is Donkey Kong December. We will do all things Donkey Kong. Understood. How does one speedrun just shapes and beats? You don't. You don't lose. And also, I assume you gotta be on, like, the far end of the screen to make sure you're catching all of the checkpoints early. I don't know, I've only ever played it on Switch, so... I don't know if there's like exploits or something like that you can do to it. I don't think so. My birthday's in December. Let's go! We love that. Y'all ever wonder what happened to Dixie Kong? She's in like 2 games and I haven't seen her since. Maybe Nintendo just didn't like her. I thought she was cool. Dixie Kong is alive. I really want to know what happened to Chunky Kong. He got diabetes and died. Five days before Christmas. Wow. What a time to be alive. I think this character would look really cool in like Phoenix colors. orange and red and yellow. Very fiery. Very Phoenix. But I'm stuck with the blues and the green. Actually, he's alive according to the movie. Not really, Ninja. Chunky's dead. Chunky's dead. Okay. I have consumed some food. I will put it back now. About Lanky? Who the heck? Something's off, and I don't know what it is. Oh, that kind of works. That's like closer to the bottom of her face. Every Kong is alive except Donkey Kong Jr. What happened to Jr.? Did we kill Donkey Kong Jr., chat? Is he dead for real, for real? I don't know. Oh, we should... I want to look at Pastry's costume. Okay. We've got that. Donkey Kong Jr. is dead? What do you... what you do now, Christian? Ow. He went on his own adventure. I'm going on an adventure. Oh, to the... probably to the Gothic, the Gothic fair. Cute! I like the skirt. Ooh, and the necklace is pretty. Nice. Grr! I don't... I don't know if I'm feeling the mask. Maybe I am and it needs to be blank? Maybe... Ooh, what if... I like it. Alright. It's fixed. Chat, we fixed it. Okay, we can move on now. We just had to do some adjusting, chat. Yeah, this was cute. I did like the face. I thought she was adorable, but this is more ominous. And I think I like it more. I'm gonna hold on to this sketch in case I decide I hate it later. Where did it go? Where did I put it? That's it, okay. In there. To the ether. Tiny Kong also went on an adventure? Interesting. Where are these people going? Okay. Okay, maybe one more thing. Alright, chat, do we like it with or without the beak? Copy, paste. Or, no, undo. Paste. Okay. This, like that. Silver, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? Yeah, you're still live. I made it. You made it. I am still here. She pretty with beak. Beak is nice. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright, we're locking it in. Okay. Alright. I think we have achieved good shapes. I think we've achieved good shapes. And that is always the goal, is good shapes. Because if no good shape, you. I'm gonna add little border around the bottom. And then little border around the bottom. Chat, I hope your candidate wins, and if they don't, better luck next year. GG, easy. Kitty Kong, well, we don't know where he is. Mike, what happened to Kitty Kong? My candidate didn't win, I didn't have one. Exactly, ew, ew. What you drawing? I am doing a funny where I took a screenshot of the... Hold on. I took a screenshot of this album playlist cover that Spotify made for me. And then I pulled the color palette off of that. And I used Adobe color palette maker thing to make me a color palette, and so now I'm forcing myself as a fun little challenge to me to make a new playlist cover using just those colors. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. And I'm having a grand old time. Okay. Alright, okay. Boop, boop. Okay. And then, yeah, there's this nifty, awful, eye-bleeding background, which I love, that goes with it. But I've just been, you know, focused on the character, because I need to draw her so that you have something to look at. Interesting. I think it's funny that she looks off-center when I flip it over, but she looks centered when I... Yeah, because she's definitely off-center. Why does she look centered? Okay. This is pretty much centered. She looks off-center. Alright, this is the way I'm gonna see it, so I'm gonna move it so it looks center. This way. Even if it bothers me because I'm drawing and coloring it in the other way. Okay. What am I doing? What are we doing here, chat? I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but I must. It's really funny because we have new desserts and all that fun stuff this week, like brand spanking new. And when I worked on Monday, like nobody showed up. To be fair, it's Martha Stewart, and I don't think the crumble brand really appeals to people that like Martha Stewart. So I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. Maybe it's working in other parts of the country. Who knows? I am not partial to that information. We breathe, true. But only barely. Okay. So put an edge on this shirt. And on these cuffs. Okay. Looks good. She's got the collar and the shirt. And then... Okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, chat, I sadly have to leave early, see y'all next stream. All good. Technically, I'm the late one, so you're leaving probably on time. But thank you so much for joining this stream, Azula. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye. Wrinkly Kong, she's dead. Bray. gosh. I didn't realize, Faith, I just looked at your Discord. The profile and the tag. And I love that Spiffcord is loaf. It's loaf shaped. That makes me so happy. How do you feel about getting judged? Getting judged? By a judge or by other people? Because those are kind of important. Judge. By a judge? How do I feel about getting judged by a judge? Judge. Spacing out, my bad. If we're talking getting judged by other people, then, like, I'm unfortunately a people pleaser by trade, and, it hurts my feelings, but also, like, I can't really do anything about what other people think of me. Like, they're gonna have a perception of me, they're gonna feel a certain type of way about, like, the way I talk, the things I believe, the hobbies I have. And if they decide, even the clothes I wear, and if I have, in fact, been judged incorrectly before, simply because of the clothing I wear. And it still lives in my head rent-free, but as, like, one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me. Because I was at this Bible study, and at the time I was like 18 or 19. And I wore very, like, it wasn't even alternative, honestly. Like, I had a bright red. I like to wear a lot of red and black. Like, that was I thought I looked super cool, which I did, and I still do when I wear red and black. But I had the black pants and the black tank top, and I had this bright red hoodie jacket, and then I had my hair super short, still is, like, all spiked up, and then I had, like, all this different jewelry. I had a choker on, and I had, like, Jess draws random stuff, welcome to the stream, welcome to the chat, and I had, like, those, like cuff earrings, like the dangly cuff earrings. Love those things. Like, I don't know. I guess I gave off a certain vibe that day. And one of the guys afterwards was like, bro, can I pray for you? And I was like, sure. And he's like, let the homosexual spirit leave this young woman. And, like, everybody in the group looked super, I looked up because I was like, what the actual heck? And like, the whole group looked super uncomfortable, and, like, they came, like, the rest of the group came up afterwards and was like, hey, we're not with that guy. Sorry about that. And I was like, that was the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. Do not apologize. What? Yeah, no, that's what I said. Super funny, bruh. But yeah, I guess I just look gay. Y'all think Mike looks gay. I look gay. He looks normal. Super funny. Just draws random stuff. I apologize for like dropping you in the middle of this conversation. But welcome in. It appears you enjoy drawing things. I also enjoy drawing things. So thank you for stopping in. I am currently drawing, like, I'm making myself some playlist covers. For my Spotify, for my Spotify playlists. And I'm forcing myself to use a limited color palette as, like, a fun little challenge to myself. So, just so you know. I judge you every second of every stream, even the streams I wasn't in. Cool! Appreciate it, bruh. Being called a cat girl lives rent-free in my head. Been catching crickets on the ground every time I see one, let it free just to be called that. Also, fudge that guy, for real. It's looking cool so far. Thank you. Just the sketch right now. I saw movement. I think I saw a cat. There's a cat! Hello, kitty! It's Bean! It's my beanie cat. Hi, Beanie. What you doing, Beanie? Beanie. Beanie baby. Don't knock over my water bottle. Okay. Bean! Miss ma'am, what are you doing? Go find something else to do. You must pay the snuggle tax? True. Do you wish to be snuggled? Ma'am? You should come back and let me snuggle you. Alright. I think I'm done. I keep poking at it, like... because I don't want to start lining. But I must. I must start lining. I do... I like how he came out. Cool! Alright, we're gonna suck it up and we're gonna line this thing. You ready, chat? Okay. Wow, I listened through the entirety of the first game soundtrack. We're already on game 2. Dang, bro. Alright. My dog is sleeping right next to my feet. Ah, Babu! Yay! One thing about Donkey Kong games is the main character's a partner with them. I assume it's so that other people can play, yes? Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes, chat. We're gonna... Actually... Yeah, no, we'll line it in black. I did the other one lineless. Because I was just goofing off. But I kinda want to line this one. So I will be bringing some black in. Hey! No! Naughty cat! Ah! Sorry, hold on, my cat made a mess. Timeout corner for kitty. Cats, huh? Okay. Evil kitty. Not normally. She's just... I have food up on the little table next to me, so I don't blame her for wanting to poke around. Also, they just like to like be up on top of things and be laying on like all of the tall things. So I opened this space up so I could have somewhere to put my food, and she's like, "Oh, perfect, a spot for me." And I'm like, "No. No, this is for me." Silly critter. In like a tropical freeze, you get 4 characters. Interesting. Keep it black and white, and maybe very, very dark gray. Okay, Batman. Are you a Christian? I am. Cats, huh? Time out corner for kitty. Yippee! Let's go. Hiya. Something happened with chickens, would not stop coming to my food and stare at it. It's just an animal thing. I'm a Christian too. Heck yeah. Digital high five, bro. But yeah, I feel like it's an animal, like, it's just a general animal thing. It's like, ah, yes. You have food, I should have your food too. And it's like, no. No, you should not. Very silly. Very goofy. I see food, I eat mentality. True. You've heard of hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby, but what about hydrogen coughing baby bomb? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I guess technically this isn't inside. This is inside lines. But I don't care. Now she's chirping. She needs to stop being so cute. My beanie. Every time I find a Christian digital artist, automatically sub. Well, thank you so much. That's real though. I have to check out your channel. Okay, we might. We liking this? We liking this? I think I like this. I think I like what's happening. I don't know. Chat. Chat, I'm losing my marbles. I'm dying. Send flowers. Alright, I guess we're gonna do the hair. We're gonna do the hair tuft. Cause I can. In the age of stereo. My marbles are already lost. Sorry, can't help. They're gone, chat. We've lost them. They're never coming back. Never gonna see them again. How to lose sanity? Google. POV my dad. Do you have OCs? I do! I forgot if you mentioned if you did or not, because I have the memory of a freaking goldfish. Real! Real. I do! I have a collection. I will be making a lore video soon about specifically the one that I use as my persona. So the little lady that is talking in the corner now, because I look different from her. She has like actual lore and stuff. So I will be making a video on her eventually. Finally finished working out. Let's go! Give it up for Christian, keeping his body in shape. Buggers. Persona disturbing the peace. Now time to eat? Good. Just thrown into the ether. Yeah. Away it goes. Okay. Look into my eyes. I won't lie. I thought that was from a Sonic game. Because Ninja was saying it so much. And I don't know. I just associate Ninja and Sonic. And then I googled it and it was for Persona. And I was like, I'll bet. Not that I wasn't like, I'll bet before. But I was like, ah, yes, we love Persona. We love Persona in this house. Gosh, I love Persona. I need to finish Royal, honestly. It's not okay. Thick lines on the outside, thin lines on the inside. Now tell me the thing you're laughing about behind my back. Eh. Okay, and then we do. Oh, why are you doing that? I'm making animated series about my OCs, but I don't enough free VAs yet. I have 4 people willing to do it, plus me. I think I have 12 characters. Heck yeah. That sounds fun, though. I would love to be able to do, like, something like that with my characters. I do not have the, I do not have the stamina for that, though, unfortunately. Maybe, when I'm done being busy with wedding planning and I move into my home, I can finally sit down and do things that I like again. Not that I don't like art, but like, I don't know. Being busy makes it hard to write. I don't know what it is. Like, I have 0 motivation. Time is about to become a dad. She's about to become a husband. Yes. I am, in fact, going to become a husband. Time, did you watch the update that they're making for Animal Crossing New Horizons this year? I didn't watch it, but I know about it. I saw things. I saw that we're getting the fact that we're getting an update for Animal Crossing after, like, what? Like, when did this game come out? 2018? 2019? So, like, 7 years ago or something like that? Like, that's insane. Props to them for giving us new content, though. 2020. It did come out in 2020? Okay. Still, it's 6 years ago. And now they're like, hey guys, have Zelda and all the other fun things. It's wild the update happened this year. No, for real. Like, I feel like they could have been like, guess what, guys? You're getting it next year. And then you guys are getting, and then we're getting, Switch 2's getting Horizons. Which is also super nice. Even though I feel like if they wanted to give people a reason to buy the 2, then I would have been like, let's make a new Animal Crossing game, because what's the point of buying it twice? I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo's up to, but they need to cut it out. It came out on my birthday. Let's go. I'm gonna clean out our basement. I'm a minor and I live with my parents. Real. And just saw we have 2 old dryers, an old washing machine, an old fridge, and an old water heater, I think. I won't be able to take care of that myself. I'm doing it to make a little voice acting room. Yes! In the basement? That's such a good place. My sister-in-law has not a sister-in-law. Not yet. Almost. She has her little office, voice acting office in her basement, I believe. So that's a great spot. I'm definitely gonna get that update. Yes. Transformers fans are willing to buy the same figure with different colors, so it's not really surprising to me. I hate that you're right. It's an unfortunate marketing tactic that works. But then there's those people that are like, hey, why am I buying the same product twice? And we just have to hope that more people are like that, so that the companies will stop charging us an arm and a leg for things that we already own. Or, you know, don't own, because video game companies are trying to make it so we don't own our games. Thanks, guys. I have very strong feelings about that. That's... a rabbit hole. A delicious, delicious rabbit hole that I could go down. Optimus Prime and Nemesis Prime are exactly the same, except one is red and blue and the other's red and black, and one is an exclusive. Ooh. Yeah, that'd be like Sonic and Shadow, though. Don't come for me. But it is. They're not exactly the same, but it's that same vibe. My brother told me before I started that there's a room in the back of the basement. I didn't know about the whole time I've lived here, so I'm gonna make that my room, and brother's taking the rest to fix some old mowers. Oh, cool! There's a guy in my neighborhood that fixes old mowers. It was kind of funny though, because some lady, this is for reference, I live in a city that is known for being the ghetto. Like that's what, if someone says the name of my city, your immediate thought is, ah yes, that's where the drug deals happen. But yes, so this guy had all these like lawnmowers on his lawn because he fixes them for other people as like his little job. And some lady comes across like in our neighborhood or whatever and is like, that's an eyesore and it's bringing our property value down. And I'm like, good? So he had to, because the city made him, he had to like remove all of the mowers and like he had to put new turf down and all of that. But it's really funny because if you go back to his yard now, it's been like a year and a half or something like that, and it looks like it did before. Where's that lady, guys? Anyway. I think people are silly. Anyway. Ninja, please get Animal Crossing New Horizons as an emulator. If I can't own my own game, then piracy isn't a crime. I'm not saying do it. You do you. Yeah, that's my thing. That's my soapbox. If like literally, if buying it isn't owning it, piracy isn't a crime. Because I think the big huge problem is we want to buy the games. We want to give them our money. We just want to be able to own the thing. And so, like, the decisions these corpos make just really confuse me. Gotta go real quick. Understood. But yeah, just the weird decisions these big corpos make are like, ah yes, they cannot own the product. Why? Why? Why is it so difficult to say that I own this video game, that I own this editing software, that I own anything? Why are we being robbed of ownership just because it's digital? Like, I don't understand. I don't. I really, really don't get it. It's like owning a Lego figure, except that you have to follow the instructions, otherwise you get a $10 fine. Oh my gosh. That would be insane. But I like that. Also, pirating a game is not a crime if the game is over $90. Ah! Yeah, the fact that they're like hiking prices on video games. And then they try to justify it. I watched, was it a video? No, I talked to a person. A person said this to my face. Well, video games used to cost back in the 80s what they do now. The same as they do now. So, like, yeah, the price should go up. And I'm like, no? No? Games back in, like, the 90s and the 80s, like, were, like, brand spanking new tech, and they didn't know what they were doing, and they were, like, they were, like, exploring new territory. And yes, I think games should be a proper price. Like, I don't think we should buy games pennies on the dollar. I want the game devs and the artists and the modelers, I want them to be able to make money. I want them to make a living so that they can keep making me games so that I have games to play. And games to watch. I want my YouTubers to be able to play games. But $90 is too much. And I'm sorry, if your game takes over like 100,000 people to make, why? I think I was reading that like one of the COD games took like over 100,000 people like to make it, and it's like, why? It's a COD game. There's like a bajillion of those. I don't know. I'm sure that they have a reason. I just don't like it. Limit $50? Real. Oh my gosh. Unless they're like selling you a t-shirt and the soundtrack and like all of that stuff on top. Then it's like, okay, yeah, I'll pay a little more. Like I think when Mike bought Tekken, he paid like $80, but he got the game and he got like the season pass, and then he also got like the figurine and a poster and stuff. So like, guess who's back? Back again. Tell your friends. Welcome back. That's terrifying, Tick. No, for real. Games were cheaper back in the day. Nowadays, it's just taking your life savings. All graphics, no gameplay. Yeah, the fact that GTA 6 is costing more to make than the Marvel Avengers movie Endgame or Infinity War, one of those two, boggles my mind. What are they spending their money on? That game better be Game of the Year 2 years in a row kind of thing. I don't understand. I would like to apologize to anybody that just came in that I'm ranting over this. I have strong feelings. Like $80 for the game itself. Maybe an extra gift, the soundtrack, an exclusive skin might be worth it, I guess. Yeah, like if you're getting like a really cool like if you really like the game series and you're getting like a cool statue like figurine and you're getting the soundtrack and you're getting like a bunch of stuff, $80, I think that'd be my max. Personally. Mike paid all the money. Nobody knows why he doesn't pay taxes. He doesn't pay taxes? What are you drawing, miss? Hello, Channel Emray? Welcome to the channel, Mr. Ray. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing this fine evening? I am drawing funny story. I have Spotify, and Spotify makes like these playlist covers like automatically, and I wanted to take the color palette of those playlist covers and like draw my own cover. Literally just a off-the-cuff idea I had the other day, and so I'm just kind of continuing that. I drew one for my Vocaloid playlist, and so it's got Miku on the cover, so it's very cool. And I really like how it turned out. So I'm doing one for like my random dump playlist where like all of my just random songs go. He never pays taxes. All his taxes are Tekken. You okay, miss? Like you've been knocked out from the top of your head, ma'am? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, are you talking about my Halo? That, character lore, she's not okay. But she will be, eventually. I'm just gonna praise Team Cherry again. We love Team Cherry! We love them. I'm just gonna praise Team Cherry again. Their cost for the game is fair because everyone wanted flipping 7 years for them to cook and they did not disappoint. I love little Sherma! I love him! Oh my gosh! Sherma is best boy. I love that little guy. But yeah, no, literally. See, and that's where like all these game like companies were like, well, that's an unrealistic price point and we can't set, or they should not have set their game so low as a price because now, and it's like, yeah, because now you guys look bad for making your games that suck. Cost like $40, $50. And it's like, just go make your games better, bro. Just get good. Literally just go get good. Boo! Flippin' who on them for saying that malarkey. For real. Boing, oh, I'm sorry, miss. I play ping pong with string because I'm bored, man. Me too, bro. Now Tucker is leaving my bed next to me. Doggo. I assume Doggo, since we were discussing Doggo at your feet earlier. Okay, and then this line goes down the middle, down to here. Looking good. Okay. We do that, and then we do this. Okay. You're listening to the Frostpunk soundtrack, brought to you by Frostpunk the game. I'm not sponsored. I'm saying the soundtrack is brought to you by the game. Don't worry about it. Chat. If you watch Mad Mike, did you see that he got sponsored? He has real big boy sponsors now. We love that for him. People should give him all his money. All their money. Trust. Anyway. You ever just got him, you know? Yes. Oh no. Don't move that. I need that there. Brushes, pens. Edge pen. Because I don't feel like redrawing the laces later. We're just gonna use the edge pen. And do this. Hiya. Hiya. Hello. Hello. Ah, yes. There's called Velcro straps time. True. I could do that. I could very much do that. Do you had your friend play dart shot, miss? I do play darts occasionally. Lucky's my other dog, but I refer to as Chubby Doge. Hee 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 hee. Ha, Time Traveler 15 getting sponsored. What a joke. Aw. I think someday. I would love to make a video on like those cool drawing tablets. I would love for someone to send me a cool drawing tablet and be like, hey, we give you money, you make video about how cool this is. And I would so do that. I'd be so down, bro. Yeah. Not right now. I don't have a big enough following for any kind of sponsorship. But maybe someday. I think it'd be cool. Man, that's fire. Let's go! Well, if there's one thing Cranky Kong taught us, it's new games are trash. No! No, not all new games. Only some of them. For example, Silk Song is fire. Old games are good. Old games are good. I think sometimes old games are only good in our memories, though. Like, we go back to play them and go, that was an interesting game. I can't think of an example off the top of my head, because I just played Nancy Drew games and Minecraft as a kid. And by kid, I mean I was like 15. No, I think I played Minecraft. I played Minecraft before I got on the internet. Paris de la Simone. He's such a little guy. Miss, your left eye kind of got scar. Should be healed soon. She wishes. I think even in her ascended form, I kept her scar. Girl is stuck with that forever. Okay, we're almost done with the lines. Scar came from, I don't know, god weapons, I guess. I don't know her lore. Sort of. What's an indie animation? It is an animation made by an independent studio. Or an independent person. And it's not made by Disney. Or DreamWorks. Or any of the big companies. So, indie just means independent. Chat, It was a mistake that I had coffee. I'm in mental hyperdrive. Uh-oh. What did we learn today, chat? Don't drink coffee at 11:45 p.m. Hey, miss, you want to talk? My stray friend is named Ball. You would like I switched the comment to him, ma'am. Only if you want to, bro. Sigh. Oh, no. Chubby Doge treats Tuck like a little brother. Aww. That's so cute. There should be a button here. I never learn. I keep doing this to myself. You'll learn eventually. No, I mean it in the bad way. Ah! Understood. That's fair. What's fair? I'm fair. The fairest judge in all the land, and I judge you all to be wonderful people. But I don't know you, so that's probably... I don't know if that's accurate. But you're here and you're being real chill, so... That's pretty awesome to me. Oh yes! Chat is beautiful. Thick outside lines, thin inside lines, all the way. It just looks cool. I'm having such a good time. Okay. I think we can all agree that Smash Bros. Is still fun. Oh, heck yeah. Hey channel, don't curse in my chat, please. I do consider hell to be a curse word. Snort, alarm clock, yawn. Who the heck are you? Your mother! Get up, it's time for school. We need Dixie and Cranky? Bruh. Anyway, I'm gonna play Helldivers. Okay, that's part of the game title. Completely different. What am I doing? Where the police? Good night, Tick. See you next week if you stream. I will be streaming. Good night, Tick. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Get some rest. Thank you for joining the stream. Have a wonderful rest of your week. The police went to Disney World. True. I did lose Azula. I'm missing my cop. And also Mike was in here for like 2 seconds and then he was gone. So I've missed all my cops. Disney got to him. Disney, you still don't get my respect. Disney, no. For real though. Wait, my nephew figure left? I mean, he might be in chat lurking, but... yeah. When should Christmas music start playing? I say it should start November 1st. No. My opinion, wait for Thanksgiving to be over. Please stop ignoring my favorite holiday. It's like the day after Thanksgiving, so... whatever time Thanksgiving is, day after. That's when Christmas music should start. Sometimes, if I'm feeling really Christmassy, it'll be like the same day, but in the evening of Thanksgiving. But that's if I'm feeling really Christmassy, which isn't very often. I do feel very Christmassy right now, though, because the weather turned cold here in my beautiful state of hot. So, you know, feeling real Christmassy. And then, of course, Walmart already put out all the Christmas decorations, so it's like, bruh. Why are we here? Let me enjoy my Thanksgiving in peace, please! Please. I'm not schooling this today, ma'am. Who are you, miss? I wake up myself and then suddenly pop on the screen. Who pop up from the outside? Who said that to me? I don't know. It should start playing in December. If I were Thanksgiving, I'd be offended. Universal has my respect. They have Kong. They have no chill. Excuse me. Time, you know my favorite Christmas song? Most wonderful time of the year. Good Christmas song. Peak Christmas music. I was Mr. Ray. Am I right? was Mr. Ray. Am I right? I don't know. Are you? Okay. If you could just cooperate for me, that'd be sick. I love Thanksgiving. I get to eat a lot. Yes! There's turkey, and there's corn casserole, and there's family, and ooh, and I get to do it with my fiance this year. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I love him. Pumpkin pie. I used to love pumpkin pie, and now it kind of like grosses me out. But that's just because I had it like every year for like my entire life. I do like pecan pie. Pecan pie good. Ham. I usually just eat turkey, but it sure does smell good. No! Okay. Okay. I could never tire from pumpkin pie. I wish that was me. I thought I was good, and then last year I tried to eat pumpkin pie, and I was like, this is not it. You know, when I was early October, I was hoping it would be cold because it was super hot, and now it's super cold. I'm mad it's cold. No, it's cold and it's so nice outside. I mean, it's not cold where I'm at because it doesn't get cold here. It gets chilly. And I love that. Listen, ma'am, I'm not a moderator to chat someone or you, but Ray was my manager who sent to me. Isn't it, miss? I don't know. Maybe. Wait, Ninja, back in middle school, do you remember what food they serve in November? Big yawn chat. Okay, and then we do that. Pumpkin pie. Okay, cool. We need to do her arms. I won't be able to finish this on stream, but I will post it in the Discord. Just so y'all know, I do have a Discord, so if you want to get pinged for when I start streaming, you can join there. You can also see Pastry's cool outfit. And you can post pictures of your pets, and I don't know. I don't talk much in there, unfortunately, but it is a good place to get a hold of me if you've got like questions or something. But yeah, chill place. Otherwise, yeah, if you wanna join stream again, hit the subscribe button so you can get notified to when I do stream. And if you're just like, nope, I'm good, the one off, then sick. Thank you so much for joining. The hands should not be that thick. We don't appreciate that. Once again, if you like the music, it is from Frostpunk. I think this set is from 2. So yeah, if you want to go listen to it, it's on Spotify. And also you should play the game because it's pretty cool. We love cool games. Pumpkin pie. I always bake and decorate a cake themed with whatever holiday it is when we visit my dad's side of the family on holidays. That's so cool! That's such a fun idea. What has been your like favorite one you've made? I don't have a Discord. That's okay. How do you miss? And I don't know what your name was. My name is Time. The name Paul. Nice to meet you. And what happened to your eye? Was your pet get tackle you miss? I got slashed with a big sword, like a big energy sword. In the middle of a war. It's pretty gnarly. Christmas art stream. It might come after Thanksgiving, I guess. Yes. Oh, yeah, I guess this is not a fantastic time to do it, but I will be doing, if y'all remember from last year and the year before, I have my little $5 commission for the little Your Character Here's. I will be doing that again. So, and this time I think I'm going to do another raffle for someone to get a free one. So, yeah, stay tuned for that for Christmas. I need to make more of those. Because I'd love to do, like, more raffles and stuff like that. Because I would love to draw for you guys. I either need to get paid because it's my time, or I need to do it in a raffle. Because I want to. Because unfortunately, your girl is busy. But yeah. That'll come back around. I'm excited about that. Nice. I made a Thanksgiving cake like 2 years ago. I thought it looked cool. It was leaves all over and had one big leaf in the middle and a pumpkin in the middle of it. That sounds adorable! Oh my gosh. That sounds really cute. I hope it was delicious. Taught you accident hit by cookie knife in the kitchen. War never changes. All right, so now we do big hair. It was carrot cake. That's very fall theme. We love that. Carrot cake's a good cake. It was really funny because my fiance and I were like, we need to taste test some cakes. And one of the options on the lady's website was like carrot cake. And we're like, that's a weird flavor to make your wedding cake. And then she brought it as like a sample we could try. And we were both like, this is good. But we're not gonna do carrot cake as our wedding cake. That's really weird. Oh, last year I found out my grandma on my dad's side doesn't like frosting her cake. Weird. I mean, I've made cakes before where I'm like, wow, this does not need frosting. But to not like frosting your cake? That just seems kind of big sad. Dang, it's good. It is good. I just think it'd be weird as a wedding cake. You know what? I'm going to bath miss as I am cat. I do not take cold shower. I do take a room shower. A room shower! Have fun with your room shower. We love that for you. Okay. Really? Really? Okay. And then we go down like this. And then we go up like that. And then we go around like this. And then we go up like that. And I love drawing hair. It's so fun. And it's so relaxing. Because it's just big swoopy swoopy shapes. I love drawing hair. I love my lips. Woo! There we go. Chat, she's lined. We've done it. Frosting on her cake. Oh! That's weird. So this year I'm gonna leave a piece of plain cake in the middle for her. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, to be fair, sometimes I'm like, if it's like super like frosted cake, and I'm like not feeling all that sugar, I'll just, you know, scrape a little off and then eat the cake. Then sometimes you find cake and it's just like it needs the frosting or it is kind of gross, which usually that just makes me sad. Like, imagine that. Imagine making a cake so bad that you have to have frosting on it. Like, dang. Interesting. Hey, is me, Mr. Ray. How Paul anyway? Miss Time. Do you like interact with that character's Paul? Sure. Frosting is my favorite part of a cake. I feel like if there's just enough frosting, it enhances the flavor. If there's too much, it's just... Okay, I'm not adding the little extra lines in there because I don't particularly enjoy how that looked. Alright. That looks really cool. This turned out really good. I could probably thin out this line real quick. And this line could get a real thin out. I don't eat cake without the frosting. Understandable. I once made this cake. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It's almost like one of those Japanese pancakes. If you've seen them, they're like mostly egg. And I made it for my sister's birthday. And it's just really good. And I have to find that recipe again because I really, really want to make that cake again. Because I really, really miss that cake. And it genuinely did not need frosting. But frosting on it, like the perfect amount of frosting, just made it taste so good. Chat, we might end up playing Dead by Daylight some night, because I want to play again. So, keep an eye out. We might be Dead by Daylight getting it. I know that was like super random, but for some reason the music just reminded me of Dead by Daylight, and I was like, we might be spooky gaming it again. I almost played Dead by Daylight last week. Among Us stream when? Ooh, that's a throwback. Honestly, perhaps. I would want to like guarantee like a handful of people that would be active and on and ready to go. Because trying to do an Among Us stream with like 4 people just ain't it. Just ain't it, chief. That might be something I call up like Ducky. I don't even know if he would want to play. Like Ducky and maybe his homies if they were interested. Mike. And then you guys. Okay. There was just a whole, one of my uncles on my mom's side took a brownie out of the middle of the batch, and my grandma just about slapped him because it was weird. He didn't take one where other people had taken some. It just a hole in the middle of it. Oh, that's funny. Well, you know, I'll be there to play. Yes. Yes. And Ninja. Hey, manager, the bathroom floor was unclean, lots of moist. Somebody get a broom. Yeah, I'll be back, Paul. Sorry I missed time. Can you take a minute for a while? Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm actually gonna call it here, chat, because it is midnight where I'm at. And I am the big EPs. I mean, I probably won't go to bed right away, but I'm getting tired. So, yes, thank you for joining me on my late night stream. I appreciate y'all's help with me fixing up the old character. Oh, good night, Jess. Great art stream today. Last year they were saying there were a lot of people playing. Oh, interesting. This is true. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you so much for joining the stream, for helping out, talking. It's always nice talking to you guys. But yeah, tune in next week for more art probably. I do have a fun activity planned. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I gotta do some prep work for it, but be on the lookout for something new and something different on a stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.